T, E&E, with your boy shit, glitch nigga, shit I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break, criminal minds my Garcia can navigate, flowing while I'm blowing this gas, nigga no brakes, niggas not seeing me ever, I mean no dates, fuck around and end up gone, you getting misplaced, E&E the shit that I claim, you dealing with grace, took over the game by storm like Rain's mixtape, thankfully I been up in smoke like my mixtape, counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese, niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds, on my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves, replacements won't be enough, you need the whole team, I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs, kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me, this butcher boy shit get crazy, when it's sick of me, I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy, still blowing palmers, and feel cups of Hennessy. E&E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on a limb, I take extremities. I can see right through on transparency. Heard they self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never like glitch the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn a page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the seat, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Putting fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Butcher boys, E&E, you in trouble, kid. At first 100 mil, you can double it.
Let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Butcher boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Butcher boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Flow sick, corona, jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shining king under pressure. West side fat jacks, I took more to measure. Shave the extras, that's business, starter fees, street blues, what I taught, royal blood flowing free. Power on my mind, knows the gang is kind. Read between the lines. It was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultra real, Fern Gully Mountain shit. Couple hot shots, turn on the frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane non-stop. The little J gon' take over when my time stops.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we beg your pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes. Yeah, they departed. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My groove came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pros. This is how LaMelo felt. You better yell out help. Here come the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis V look mean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pull the jokers out the deck. Yeah, there ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chicken. Something about the VVS when the sun is hitting. Should be flashing like the lights when you getting tickets.
Let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Butcher boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Butcher boy shit, nigga, let's go.
I already know it's your brother, Virgil, aka Special Effect. We about to get straight to it, man. Stop. Up there, man. Ready. Weapons of mass destruction.
2020 got me seeing so clear.
Man, about Ace on 1955, man.
Butcher boy shit.
Man, smash that like man, click on the bell. Drop to the page.
Glitch.
Put shit on social engineering. Y'all know
we cool, nigga.
Let's go.
This is the
Boogie
cool.
Major.
We on the rise now. Middle fingers in the sky now. Roller haze, so we high now. How we ride now? all coops with the top down, and we listening to top down. Trees got a whole pound, real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down, yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Sporting. Ball looking for the fall-in, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in. While you all talking, we smoking and coughing, till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office, yeah, this that bullshit. Kill him in vain, that's vanity. Do it again, it's insanity. Nauseous a real vigilante. Killing these kids, that's plan B. Hood is too hot with an antifreeze. Blowing on leaves from these planted trees. Don't break the code, that's family. We cutting off legs like amputees. My flow was classic, antique. Freaking the beat is it Japanese. Ever I cook is a masterpiece. When money talk, us be Guapanese. Fire and flame mixed with gasoline. Pass on my sons, that's a legacy. Study the gang, now they testing me. They dropped the ball, man, that's incomplete. Beat them so bad, make them retreat. All of these gems you can retweet. Play with your boys on repeat. You pay the price with your receipt. Below $1 million, flipping it. Everyday noise get sickening. Trying to flip bills to trillions. Turning these good girls to villains. Lyrics is sick, butcher boy shit. E&E clip what we represent. Put it on wax like a candlestick. We moving units and measurements. Cooking it up in the lab. We just performing experiments. Since I'm the bomb atomic, bang. These rappers out of my
We on
element.
the ride now, middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling haze so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down, and we listening to top down. Trees got a whole pound, real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down, yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Sporting. Ball looking for the fall-in, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in. While you all talking, we smoking and coughing, till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office, yeah, this that bullshit.
Glitch, nigga, perfected my flow. If I'm on the track, then you know it's a go. The guarantee, nigga, and I guarantee treat the gas like the Clippers, you know I'm a choke. Only exotic when blowing the smoke. No one ahead of me, I got the recipe. Do this shit easily, this is my destiny. Sick throwing lobs, I'm dunking on everything. Niggas is sick, and I got the remedy. What I prescribe is extra artillery. Get in my zone and start going berserk. I'm feeling like Clay when he went off for 60. With the bullshit, swear to God you can miss me. Best friends with the money, Aaliyah and Missy. I come from the bottom, to try me is risky. Throwing this K like that bitch is a frisbee. Real talk, let me lock in, show these niggas what I do. Axe Rain, I be standing next to players too. Front line shit, nigga, I'm the fucking truth. Top 6 ever of the 5 in my group. Niggas still bang top down in the coop. Butcher boyed up and we coming for the loot. E&E shit, we the best, yeah, it's true. This the guarantee, nigga, this is what I do.
Yeah. What up? You already know it's your Gretchen, your brother Virgil Berry, aka Stats with the Facts, and we is definitely up in A-Real Talk Studios. You know what I'm talking about? Live and direct. And y'all gonna notice the walls go from being bare in here to it's gonna start. You're gonna start seeing the background change, man. You know what I'm talking? It's gonna be fire, man. Tap in, walk with me, man. Tap in, walk with me. But yeah, though, man, what's good with y'all, man? How y'all doing tonight? I'm doing great myself. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful day. You know what I'm saying? The Most High breathed the breath of life into me one more again. You did, and it's a blessing. It's truly beautiful. All praises be to the Most High. You did. Shouts out to all of y'all. Love all the support. Love when I get the emails. You know what I'm talking about? My brother XL Pro tapping in as usual. You did. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, and of course, share on your social engineering, man. Yep, sound and video good. We crispy. We here. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to order a camera. Matter of fact, I'm ordering me a new camera Thursday. You know what I'm saying? A new camera and a new computer Thursday. So we're gonna be in 4K. You did. Got the desk coming, furniture coming. It's gonna be fire in here, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Pringles, the barber, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's a beautiful thing, man. Truly beautiful, if I do say so myself, man. But yeah, though, the topic of the night show, What's good with y'all, man? How y'all doing, man? The topic of tonight's show, man, I seen this over the weekend, man, and I said, man, I gotta speak on this. This falls in line, of course, with HR 1955, the Violent Radicalization and Homegrown Terrorism Prevention Act. What better way to let you know that you could possibly potentially be, right? Let me pull this image up on the screen real quick. Man, I'm telling y'all, man, this stuff getting wild, man. I've been telling y'all about this stuff for a long time, man. Right, especially my people on Facebook that tap in with me. I've been talking to y'all about this stuff forever, man. Ever since I've been home, I've been telling y'all that this is where all this is coming to, man. Right? Let me do this real quick, too. Yeah, let me do this real quick, too. Hold on, let me take it off this screen so y'all can see the whole image. Yeah, man, I'm gonna come up here shortly, y'all. Yeah, over this weekend, man. Over this weekend, your boy Trump. It's crazy, man. Right? Over this weekend, Trump. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? This came up in the news once again. You know what I'm talking about? And this actually happened not last year, or earlier this year. You know what I'm talking about? This actually happened earlier this year, but it's being brought up again, right? In the media today. You know what I'm saying? It actually happened towards the end of last year, and Canada was feeling some type of way about that for some reason. But Trump, and see, this stuff don't be getting talked about like that, man. All right? And it's the reason why, too. You know, they don't want they don't want us to be connecting dots on stuff, though, man. But yeah. How many of y'all are aware of this? Put a number 11 in the chat if y'all hip to this. What y'all know about Trump has classified fentanyl as a WMD, a weapon of mass destruction. Y'all remember when Trump said something about that? Man, listen here, y'all, man. Right, let me see this video real quick. Do y'all understand what that means now that this has been classed as a weapon of mass destruction? This falls right in line with HR 1955. Falls right in line with that. And I'm telling y'all, man, yeah, type S Excel Pro. You feel me? Weapons of mass destruction, though. Do y'all understand that when something is classed or deemed a weapon of mass destruction, that is automatically connecting it to terrorism? Right? I want y'all to understand that, man. All my brothers out there getting that money out there, man. Messing with that Fetty up. Right? Y'all better fall back, man. I'm telling you, they're trying to label us terrorists in all ways they can, man. They're trying to, they really want to drive this homegrown terrorism thing to the forefront. Now, the question is, who's going to be affected most by this? Right? I don't think it really matters because with this law or with Trump signing this executive order, this is what I keep telling y'all, man. I want y'all to, although some things are being pushed along racial lines, there are other things that are not, but will use racism as a conduit to be implemented within our society. And this FETAYO thing is one of them, man. Right? Fentanyl is a weapon of mass destruction. That's crazy, right? That's absolutely insane. You know? Let's get to this video, man. This is wild, man. I want y'all to understand what this means going forward. All y'all, I'm telling you, man, they're about to make a lot of things illegal, right? On levels that we never seen, man. Like, you get caught with some fatty, maybe mess around, get put to death, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineering.
Out.
If you do 100.
To all my trap boys, all my dope dealers, all the people that's doing drugs, all the junkies, all the people that's on that shit. Oh, Donald Trump just passed a law, and they said that it passed. Hold on, come on, I just put my eye medicine in. Donald Trump just passed that law, and baby, they saying that fentanyl is gonna be considered weapons of mass destruction. They saying that the fentanyl is so powerful, and people are dying so much from fentanyl and overdosing from fentanyl. Everything that's going on with fentanyl. Back in the day, heroin used to be like a really, really, really bad drug. But now it's fentanyl. And like I say, they're saying that if you get caught with fentanyl, baby, it's a weapons of mass destruction. You're going to jail for a long time. So y'all need to figure it out. And just to be honest, all you drug dealers, the game is over with. It's over with. It's over with.
Definitely is.
It is over with.
Been over with.
You need to try to figure out how to transfer the money. The game is dead. To all my D-boys that's running around with all this fentanyl, putting it in motherfucking X pills, putting it in motherfucking, hell, they say they putting the shit in weed. Selling the shit just period. Oh yeah, it's weapons of mass destruction. So be ready to, it's a federal offense, and be ready to stay in there for a long time. And they're saying that, what else they saying? Yeah, just be ready to stay for a long time. But here it is.
I just God bless our sister's heart, right? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, straight like that. This just happened, what, 9 days ago? I remember when they was talking about this towards the end of last year and a little bit earlier this year, like April, March, April this year. I want to say February, April, somewhere around there. And but yeah, here it is. Trump decided into law. And this is an executive order. We have no say-so on this. This is an executive order from the executive branch. All right. Now think about that, y'all, man. Yeah, and that's that. You know they is, Dan Patrick. You know they is. Right. Now let me say this real quick, man. as a guy who used to be an ex-trapper, and been to prison for it and everything, at some point, you have to get out of the game. You can't win, child. You can't get even. You can't get out of the game. Y'all remember that song right there? You can't win, child. You can't win, child. You can't win, child. You can't break even. You can't get out of the game. I'm gonna sample that shit. I'm gonna make that shit into a raw ass song, man. You hear me? Yeah, man. All my dope boys. Trust me. I ain't one of these dudes just on the internet talking. I actually know what I'm talking about when it comes to this right here. Unfortunately, I've been to prison for this multiple times. Sadly, no more. Because if you think you're going to still be out here making hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars illegally in the streets selling drugs and be successful at that for an extended period of time, something wrong with you. I'm so far out of the loop, I don't know nothing about nothing, and that's good. 2026 and beyond, the dope game is dead. Notice how the United States government, coupled with corporate America, notice how they're slowly but surely, if you pay attention to the trend, they're going to eventually legalize all drugs. At some point, they're going to do it. What better way to have the populace of North America just drone in to the new UN Agenda 2030 for global sustainability than in a drunken high stupor? Right? All my dope boys out there, man, let it go. Leave it alone. If you're fortunate enough to actually be making some real paper, listen, man, figure it out. Go get you a lawyer. Figure out how to clean your money. Invest in something techie, STEM. Invest in, goddammit, you know what I'm saying? You might have Court come on the show, man. Court gonna tell y'all what y'all should be investing in, man. I'm just saying, man, get out the game, man. You can get out the game, man. It's not too late for a lot of y'all brothers, man. Sit up there and get on up out of them streets. It ain't worth it. And all y'all messing with that fatty, that stuff literally offs people. They consider it a weapons of mass destruction. So if you get caught with fatty as of July 11, 2026, really a little bit before then, for real, you could be considered a what? A homegrown terrorist. Peep how they slowly but surely put in the language of HR 1955 that I have gone over with y'all numerous times into the public lexicon. They ain't saying outright violent radicalization, but they're saying radicalization. They're not saying ideologically based violence. Right? Yeah, they ain't playing no games, man. You get caught with some fatty, man, you mess around and get put to death, man. Now, what y'all think about that, though? What y'all think about Donald Trump signing this executive order? Right? I think it's wild. I don't think it should be made of weapons of mass destruction. Because when you associate something with being a weapons of mass destruction, that is automatically associated with terrorism. I want y'all to make that correlation. It's the reason why Trump is saying fentanyl is a weapons of mass destruction. And before y'all get too far, your head far up, your Black Power arse, right? This ain't designed for just us. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, the white boys is selling more Fetty than anybody. And the Mexicans. Another reason why they wanted to fake close them borders, not so much as to stop the Fetty from coming in, but to control the Fetty coming in. Come on, y'all. This is serious business we talking about here, man. Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page, man. To all my D-boys out there, all y'all messing with that dog and messing with that, man, leave that stuff alone. You do not want to be deemed a homegrown terrorist. They want to eradicate homegrown terrorism. This is why I say, y'all, don't be surprised. I'm going to look into this. I'm going to do a little bit more in-depth search into what all entails is entailed within Executive Order 14367. Right? Go Google that. Executive Order 13467. All right. That is the executive order naming fentanyl as a weapon of mass destruction. Do y'all understand what this means? I wonder if a lot of y'all, or should I say, maybe if some of y'all heard about this, maybe y'all didn't quite understand the parameters of the situation. I keep telling them, Dan Patrick, man. I keep telling them, Dan Patrick, man. My man Dan Patrick already know. I keep telling y'all, man, HR 1955 in full effect. If you don't think that Executive Order 13467 is not directly connected to HR 1955, something's wrong with you. I told y'all they coming for everybody, right? They are coming for everybody. And the reason why I say I'm not making this a racial issue, because actually more white folks get bagged and booked for fentanyl trafficking, possession than anybody else. The Mexicans is the one that's bringing it in. We all know this. Right? To all my D-boys out there, man, let the gang go, man. Stop where you at right now. Most of y'all ain't working with no more than a zip, man. Let it go. Go ahead, get your last little money. Go pick up your little twos and fews from people, whoever owe you or whatever, man. Go ahead and get on about the game, man. Go get you a good job, start a business or something, man. Find some investments for your bread. Stop selling dope. Notice how all the big major corporations have came together behind the scenes, pause, right? And have come up with schemes and plots to make illegal drugs, designer illicit street drugs like ecstasy, like fentanyl, amongst others, right? Vying to make them legal. You know? And I told you about that movie Dread, right? Right? This is very dangerous, man. Right? And of course, on a small scale, but a large scale at the same time, it's going to affect us the most. Not the overwhelming mass majority of us, but those of us who are, let's say, living in the underworld. Hey, man, rest of the answer to my brother Simple, man. Right? Which, surprisingly, which isn't a large population of us black folk, let alone us black men. The most of us black men either have jobs, careers, or are businessmen. Most of us are absolutely not in the streets selling dope, especially in 2026. And if you started selling dope when I did and you still doing it now at the age of 44, something might be wrong with you. And if you get booked, you probably deserve to go to the joint. All right? Man, listen, man. Weapons of mass destruction. I wouldn't want to be associated with anything, right? Pay attention to what I'm saying, y'all, right? Now, let me dial back a few. There's only certain things that I'll be willing to get federally scrutinized for. And one of them is my freedom of speech. The freedom of speech is so important, y'all. I talk to y'all about it all the time over here. We must have the freedom to speak and express ourselves, man. Even if it's offensive, right? Even if it's offensive, we got to hear it before the point of, or after the point of delivery, right? But Trump doing this put the crosshairs on not just us black folks, not just white folks, but on urban communities, if you would, as well as rural communities. See, this is what I'm saying. Him passing this as a weapons of mass destruction, this is going to get a lot of people booked and tagged, and y'all going to get backed for life. Maybe worse, man. Maybe worse. Trump ain't playing no games, man. Yeah, way worse than the crack era, Excel Pro. Way worse than the crack era, man. Reaganomics ain't got ish on this new agenda that's coming in, right? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineering. You need. This is crazy, man. So you get caught with some fatty-o, they might be calling you a terrorist, man. I'm just saying. You might want to pay attention to that. Right? Hold on, man. Trump done did a lot of stuff since he been in office, too, if y'all been paying attention, man. Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, man. Listen here, man. Yeah, man. I was locked up with hella meth dealers and manufacturers, man. You did. So, yeah, man. Y'all can best believe it's on the way. Right? You already know, Monique Robinson. What's up with you, loved one? I'm telling y'all, my brothers out there, man. Let it go, man. It's over with, man. You do not want to risk your life, literally, trying to get a couple of dollars, messing around with a drug that has been deemed a weapon of mass destruction. Trust me, that ain't what you want to be getting involved with, man. Massive different ways that you can sit there and make some good bread, man. You know, I strongly would not suggest it, man. Seriously, that's coming from your brother and your brother, man. You dig? Comes from your brother and your brother. All right? Now let's go to some of these videos, man.
But there's no doubt that America's adversaries are trafficking fentanyl into the United States in part because they want to kill Americans. If this were a war, that would be one of the worst wars. I believe they killed, over the last 5 or 6 years, per year, 200 to 300,000 people. You hear about
300,000 people?
100,000, which is a lot of people, but the number is much higher than that. That's been proven. And they've destroyed a lot of families. Because when they lose a child, or even if their child is heavily addicted, you lose that family. The family will never be the same. That's why today I'm taking one more step to protect Americans from the scourge of deadly fentanyl flooding into our country. With this historic executive order I will sign today, we're formally classifying fentanyl as a weapon of mass destruction, which is what it is. No bomb does what this is doing. 200 to 300,000 people die every year that we know of. So we're formally classifying fentanyl as a weapon of mass destruction.
Powerful. Powerful. Right? Powerful. And I do mean powerful, right? My Lord, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. When this first came across my desk a few months ago, I was like, man, listen here. You already know what I'll be on over here. I'm at HR 1955 all day. I said, man, it's that homegrown terrorist-ish, man. Right? They're trying their best to get us used to that, man, by subconsciously bringing it up through court cases and situations like that, legalizations of, you know, I'm talking about certain litigations and mitigations and all of that, man. Let's go.
But there's no doubt that America's adversaries are trafficking fentanyl into the United States in part because they want to kill Americans. If this were a war, that would be one of the worst wars. I believe they killed, over the last 5 or 6 years, per year, 200 to 300.
Sheesh. It's a lot of people, man. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man. This is a very serious situation right here. You know? Right? Y'all heard it straight from Trump. They ain't playing no games. Now let's take a look at how deadly fentanyl actually is. My Lord. Let me pull this up for y'all, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, and of course, share it on your social engineering. All right.
Just to kind of bring it back to make you understand why we're covering this. These are all things that need to play up in your mind when you're on scene and you're using a medication. If I'm going to give a patient fentanyl, my desired effect is to reduce that patient's pain or eliminate that pain if I can, right? I need to understand that a side effect of fentanyl technically is a lowered respiratory drive. We can destroy the respiratory drive if we give certain amounts, right? I know that fentanyl does have a somewhat narrow therapeutic range. So if I mess this up by 5 or 6 milligrams, they could be passed out, right? Understanding these things and kind of having an idea, a familiarity with the drug helps us treat and helps us treat effectively. Just to kind of bring it back to make you understand why we're covering this. These are all things that need to play up in your mind when you're on scene and you're using a medication. If I'm going to give a patient fentanyl, my desired effect is to reduce that patient's pain or eliminate that pain if I can, right? I need to understand that a side effect of fentanyl technically is a lowered respiratory drive. We can destroy the respiratory drive if we give certain amounts, right? I know that fentanyl does have a somewhat narrow therapeutic range. So if I mess this up by 5 or 6 milligrams, they could be passed out. Right? Understanding these things and kind of having an idea, a familiarity with the drug, helps us treat and helps us treat effectively. Just to kind of bring it back to make you
right. Fentanyl, man. Right. Narcan. Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page.
I saw my phone ring and it was my daughter. It's like, it's really weird that she's calling me at 7:30 in the morning on a Sunday. I picked up the phone and she was just screaming. She didn't know what to do, you know? And she was just yelling, "Dad, Justin's gone." He went out and bought what he thought was a pressed Percocet.
Wow.
And it had fentanyl in it. I saw my phone ring and it was my daughter. It's like, it's really weird that she's calling.
I put it in everything, man.
Device could save your life. Narcan is used to reverse opioid overdose and was just FDA approved to be sold over the counter. If you see someone who is unresponsive and you suspect an overdose, start by checking for signs of fingernails or lips having a blue or purple color or not responding to painful stimuli or name. After you call 911, administer Narcan. Peel the package. Position in one nostril. Press the plunger and remove from the nostril.
After you give the Narcan, lay the person on their side in the recovery position.
If in 2 to 3 minutes the person continues to show signs of overdose, you may need to use a new Narcan nasal spray in the other nostril.
Yeah, so while they sit over here ODing off of junk, hey man, you gotta love it, man. You just gotta love it, man. So as they're over here overdosing over junk, right? They're going to sit up here and give them a blast from the past with the Narcan, which is opioids, basically heroin. Boy, Farmer Kia done pulled a trick on us, man. You hear me? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Of course, share on your social engineering. Let's go, man. That's up there. They done made that fentanyl a weapon of mass destruction.
Are you okay?
What's going on?
If you know someone who takes opioids or has an opioid prescription, make sure you have Narcan so you're prepared in case of an accidental overdose. This little device could save your life. Narcan is used.
My Lord, my Lord, my Lord. Right? Weapons of mass destruction. Right? Now, think about HR 1955, y'all. Violent radicalization, ideologically based violence. And according to HR 1955, y'all, they want to eradicate homegrown terrorism. They want to eradicate ideologically based violence. They want to eradicate violent radicalization. Yeah, man. I want y'all to understand that any of y'all out there in them streets right now, you out there messing with that boy, you out there messing with that fatty-o. Understand that is gonna be your ass if you get bagged. Let me pull this up because we gotta dial this back though, man. And we gotta stay grounded in reality. And this is why I be telling y'all stuff about telling y'all about stuff like HR 1955. That's why I constantly talk about it and say something about it. Right? Mm. Yeah, man, let me pull this. See, look, there's somebody ODing right here.
Advise possible exposure.
Tavares police said they're releasing this difficult footage of an officer who is now doing okay as a warning about how dangerous fentanyl can be. Courtney Sullivan with the Tavares Police Department said Officer Courtney Bannock found drugs on a passenger during a traffic stop Monday night.
She said she just barely opened, saw that it was, narcotics, closed it quickly.
Sullivan said Bannock wore gloves as she always did. The officers agreed to test the substance back at the department, trying to avoid exposure because it was windy.
Next thing you know, she was trying to key up on the radio, and you could hear in the radio traffic almost like she was choking.
We just launched, it sounded weird.
Sullivan said the officers found Bannock in and out of consciousness. They got Bannock out of the car and ran to get the emergency medicine Narcan.
He's Narcan.
A small window to get to the hospital and to get the care that you need.
Get an ambulance. You're good for you. You're good.
She's breathing.
Hey, stay with me. Okay.
This is why they call this a weapon of mass destruction, man. Tap in, man. Let's go.
The body camera footage shows Officer Bannock reviving, even talking. $1 bill. Not long after, she's passed out again.
They administered a third Narcan.
Officer Bannock survived.
The biggest thing that Officer Bannock in general really wants others to take away from this, so that these drugs are dangerous. They're dangerous for not only yourself, but others surrounding you.
We're told the officer is at home recovering, and she believes the wind did contribute to her overdose. Police also say that the person involved will likely face felony charges, but they're still investigating. And Tavares.
Man, see, they starting it up already. Man, y'all get caught with some of that Fetty if y'all want to, man. Go ahead and get caught with some of that Fetty if you want to, and see they level your ass a goddamn homegrown terrorist. This is crazy, man. Right? On the one end part, with this crazy epidemic of fentanyl and other opioids reaching the black market, man, it comes with a responsibility, man. You feel me? And if we want to sit up here and listen to Donald Trump call fentanyl weapons of mass destruction, then we got to put some accountability in the government for even making a drug like this, easy accessible. What part do the government play in this? Because right. Things that make you go, right? Let's get back to some more articles, man. I'm telling you, man. The Florida officer OD just from opening up the bag quick like that, just to see if drugs was in there, made her pass out. Well, I'm still here trying to tell y'all, man.
Fentanyl is not a new drug, but has seen dramatic increase in the past 3 years that it has become a crisis in North America. Simply touching it may cause you to overdose, so what exactly does it do to your brain and body? Fentanyl is an opioid that can inhibit pain signals in multiple pathways along the brain and spinal cord. This is why it was initially prescribed for pain relief. It also causes your brain to make extra dopamine, creating sensations of intense euphoria and relaxation. Essentially, fentanyl hijacks your body's built-in system of endorphins by binding to your opioid receptors much in the same way your endorphins do, but at a significantly stronger level. This might sound fun, but activating these receptors can also suppress your brain's ability to detect CO2 levels in the body, potentially causing a person to stop breathing. On top of this, side effects include dizziness, chills, vomiting, fainting, difficulty urinating, and extreme constipation. In addition, fentanyl is much stronger than other opioids, 100 times stronger than morphine and 50 times stronger than heroin. For many drugs to work, they need to pass the blood-brain barrier. This barrier allows small fat-soluble substances to pass and water-loving molecules to be inhibited. Both morphine and heroin are lipid-soluble, but they have polar, water-loving groups that make them pass the barrier much more slowly, whereas fentanyl is extremely nonpolar and fat-soluble, entering the brain within seconds. This means you only need tiny amounts to get high, and that's where, in part, the danger lies. A lethal dose of fentanyl can be around 2 milligrams, in a test tube that looks like 2 grains of salt, and since a high level of precision is needed to dose it effectively, it's very easy to overdose. In fact, there are some reported incidents of first responders ODing from simply touching fentanyl powder or inhaling its dust, though some toxicologists doubt the accuracy of these cases. If it can be administered in time, an injection of naloxone can be given to a person, which works to stop an overdose by blocking opioid receptors. But the science cannot keep up with the rate of new fentanyl analogs being produced, like carfentanil, which is 10,000 times more powerful than morphine and has been cited for its possible use in chemical warfare. Today, drug overdose deaths in America are rising faster than ever, with 65,000 deaths in 2016 compared to 59,000 in 2015. And opioid use is the crux of the problem, for chronic HIV and peak crash deaths.
Hey, we're gonna stop that right there. So I mean, you know, and I'm showing y'all all this stuff, right? I'm showing y'all all these videos to bring confirmation to the information why Trump made the decision he made. Would you argue with Trump that it's behaving the way that it's being used and how it's being used and the wide range of people who are using it, buying it, selling it? Are y'all paying attention that this is something that is not going to be able to be gender specific? Notice how these draconian laws that are coming in are being made to be affordable. Man, listen here, Jack. I'm out the game, man. I ain't got to worry about stuff like this. But y'all dudes is still out there. Y'all do. I'm telling you what they're going to start doing, y'all, man. They're going to be booking y'all up. It's going to come up to a point where it's taking over the system. Man, listen here, man. It's going to be interesting to see what happens as a result of this. But what I will tell y'all that, and let me bring this up on the screen for y'all, because like once again, rest to our brother Sinful, we got to get confirmation of the information, man. We can't just be up here just talking. You know what I'm talking about? I want y'all to understand this, and this is why I always reiterate, this is why I always go back to this is why I repeat, repetitive with this, right? Right? Yeah. Let me pull this up on the screen for y'all. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineering, man. All right? I got to constantly pull this up for y'all so y'all can just get this ingrained into the freaking fibers of your psyche, man. Whenever stuff like this happens, stuff where you gotta be willing to look at things from a different perspective, man. Right? Right? They don't want none of this right here. No violent radicalization. Huh? Come on, y'all, man. Yeah. Yeah, they doing it right in our face too. This is the crazy part. Is they ain't even hiding it. They being right out open, blatant with it. Right? I keep telling y'all to go look at this legislation, HR 1955, the Violent Radicalization and Homegrown Terrorism Prevention Act. Right? Violent radicalization, homegrown terrorism. The term homegrown terrorism means the use, planned use, or threatened use of force or violence by a group of individuals raised or based and operating primarily within the United States or any possession of the United States to intimidate or coerce the United States government, the civilian population of the United States government, or any segment thereof in furtherance of political or social objectives. Man, listen here, y'all. Listen here, y'all. Y'all better get familiar with this legislation, man. Don't you know, if you get caught with some fatty, you can be considered a homegrown terrorist. Yeah, man. This is a very serious situation, man. It's not a game at all. Right? I'll just be having to let this stuff sink in. So I was like, man, this is crazy, man. You know, the implications for this is wild, man. You know what I mean? And that's why I go in and put y'all up on game so y'all can know how to navigate this stuff, man. You know? Homegrown terrorism means the use, planned use of force or violence by a group or individual born, raised, or based and operating primarily within the United States. Right? Understand what that's saying. Right? Notice what it says. It says, by a group or individual born, raised, or based and operating primarily within the United States or any possession of the United States to intimidate or coerce the United States government, man. What you think Chubb was doing? Huh? Right? Come on now, man. So by labeling FETI as a weapons of mass destruction, this gives them the conduit to call what we doing terrorist behavior when we out in the streets doing what we doing. Do y'all understand the level of scrutiny is going to come down on your head as a dope boy or dope girl if they pass, man? Let's go, man. Right? Let's go. There's more. Y'all go check out HR 1955. Like I've been telling y'all, man. Go. This is free. It's a PDF on the internet. Go grab it, man. Before they take it down or something, be in the memory hole or something, man. You did. Drug overdose deaths have superseded gun deaths, diseases, and automobiles. It's the worst thing ever to see somebody ODing outside in public. It's crazy. It is insane. Let me get some more videos. Man, smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Of course, share on your social engineer, man. They're trying to turn us all into terrorists, y'all. Homegrown terrorists, to be exact. All right? Homegrown terrorists, to be exact. All right? Yeah, man. My man, XL Pro. Yeah, XL Pro said, man, better luck fighting murder case. The new Finney laws. Hell yeah. Listen to what I'm telling y'all, man. This is what I want to show y'all in this legislation. I want y'all to understand how serious the U.S. government is about this stuff, man. Understanding the motivational factors that lead to violent radicalization, homegrown terrorism, and ideologically based violence is a quicker step towards eradicating these threats in the United States. Right? Right? Now, I'm about to say what I'm about to say, man, because I truly do, you know what I'm talking about? Truly love my peoples, man. Y'all need to leave them for that fed. Y'all need to let them hardcore drugs alone, man. Understand what this legislation is saying, y'all. Right? Hold on, let me put my camera back on for me so we can do this damn thing righteously. Y'all seen that, right? Y'all read it with your own eyes. That's not me making nothing up. That's not me pulling out the ether out of the atmosphere and just goddamn it, Kamehameha some shit at y'all, man. Nah, man. No, this is legislation per HR 1955. Right? Per HR 1955. Man, that's crazy, man. Let me take this off the screen so y'all can read this, man. Right. Understanding the motivational factors that lead to all of that homegrown violence, homegrown terrorism, radicalization, ideology-based violence, right, is a quicker step toward eradicating these threats in the United States. Do I have to look up the definition of eradicating for y'all, man? Understanding the motivational factors that lead to violent radicalization and homegrown terrorism and ideologically based violence is a vital step toward eradicating these threats in the United States. Man, this is wild, man. This is crazy, man. The U.S. government wants to eradicate homegrown terrorism, violent radicalization, ideologically based violence. They want to eradicate it. That is their desired outcome for these groups and individuals. This is why they made it so vague. They're coming for all of us. So y'all got to understand why I don't get too much into a racial aspect when I'm discussing HR 1955 or anything related to it, because it's designed for all of us. Eventually, if you do not comply with the rules of society, you will be thrown in an ISO cube, a cryo cube, all right? Frozen alive. You did. Yeah, y'all be wanting to be entertained too much, man, and not informed, man. This is serious stuff here, man. Y'all need to sit y'all baby dads down. Y'all need to sit y'all little bum boyfriends down who working with about an 8 ball to an ounce, nothing more. Y'all dudes out there still 8 ball shaving, man. Well, I'm about to drop the link, man. Anybody want to come up and say something, man, you can come up here and spit your game and talk your ish. Trump has now deemed fentanyl as a weapon of mass destruction. Right? It's a malfunction, but we don't, it's a crazy situation, y'all, man. The link is in the chat. We got about another 20 minutes left in the show, possibly, potentially, if anybody want to come on up, man. I just dropped the link in the chat. Y'all know y'all more than welcome to chat the link and come on up here and chop it up with your brother about topics tonight. So tonight's topic is Trump has named fentanyl as a weapon of mass destruction. What y'all think about that? Right? I personally think that that's wild. Right? That's it. Just imagine it, man. Imagine it, man. All my brothers out there that's in them streets, man. Listen here, y'all, man. Y'all do not want to see this inside of that ooze gal, and then make it even worse. You don't want to be deemed a terrorist, a homegrown terrorist, by the U.S. government. Man, this is spooky for real, man. And when I say spooky, because I know it's some young stupid dude out there who just trying to make some fast money because he tired of not being fresh or something like that might. Oh, man. Hey, listen here, y'all, man. Get familiar with this legislation. And Trump passing this executive order is right in tandem with HR 1955. Because if you got a weapons of mass destruction on you via drugs, fetty, you could possibly potentially be deemed, and by default, you are actually a homegrown terrorist. Right? Listen here, y'all, man. Go get this legislation. I keep telling y'all, HR 1955. Go read it. All right? It's crazy out here with this damn drugs, man. These laws, draconian laws that's going along with them. You know? Severe punishment, severe self-erection coming with the convictions behind this situation right here, I guarantee you. Right? Man, oh man. It has such a high death rate and so volatile. Right? I don't understand. Well, I do understand, because you just want to escape reality, and some of us have been through levels of trauma that only some of us can even imagine. And yeah. Right? I'll keep telling y'all, man. Read the HR 1955, man. All this stuff right here being done to implement that, calling us terrorists. So we can't have no say-so when we go to court. Calling us terrorists. Questioning the government in any way, any policies, any laws, anything. Condemn us all terrorists, because when you become a terrorist, you are no longer a citizen, and they don't care about you. They'll do what they want. They'll make an example out of you for everybody else to see. Right? Let's get back to some more videos, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, and of course, share on your social engineering. It's a crazy thing out here, y'all, man. Wow. Now, see, if this is a weapon of mass destruction, it's not going to be just regular police coming to get y'all, man. Hope y'all know that. It ain't going to be the regular police, man. It ain't even going to be the regular feds. Right? It's going to be them SEAL Team 6 type guys. And they might not be so nice. They might not be so nice with you. And I'm telling you right now, man, when you are deemed a terrorist, the feds don't give a damn about you. You think you black and they don't care about you now because you're black. Wait till you become a homegrown terrorist. And this is for all people. And this is why I keep telling y'all they coming for all of us, man. Right? Man, this is wild, man. Sometimes I ain't gonna say I hate it, but sometimes when I be like, because I can see when this first came across my desk, I instantly just saw down the timeline like, man, this is going to be crazy. And they about to start making examples out of a lot of y'all brothers out there in the streets, man, because y'all the most visible, the most noticeable. Just a little whiff in your nose, man. Just from the wind blowing it can give you an overdose. Overdose, overdose, overdose on you. Y'all heard that joint by Jamie Foxx? Listen here, man. Leave the drugs alone. You do not want to be deemed a terrorist by the U.S. government, man. Trust me, that ain't what you want, right? That ain't what you want at all, man. You don't want the U.S. government to be on your ass, right? And all the people who are going to be the first victims, I'm going to say victims of this legislation, they're going to make an example out of them. Y'all ain't know they brought the guillotine back? Some states, I think, including Georgia, have legalized the use of guillotines for executions, let alone public executions. Yeah, about to start chopping heads off for real. Like it's goddamn like it's 1748 in France right now, man. Right. Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page, man. All right, we're gonna give it a couple more, few, man. Matter of fact, yeah, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, listen. Listen, man. You don't want to get deemed a terrorist, man. A homegrown terrorist at that. You know? Baby. Yeah. Look at motherfucker. Listen, man, leave the Fetty alone. I know y'all getting money out there, money y'all ain't never seen before, but man, listen. If you get caught up in these streets to any capacity and that stuff, man, listen, man. And the crazy part about it is it's a wide range of punishment that could be used for violation of this legislation. They want to eradicate these things. Y'all seen it with your own eyes, man. They plan to eradicate ideologically based violence, violent radicalization, homegrown terrorism. They're about to eradicate that stuff. Do y'all know what eradication means? Man, I be trying to tell y'all, man, like, man, listen here, man. Y'all can think this ain't nothing if you want to, right? Gots to be more careful, Jack. Yeah, we're going to get up out of here, though, man. You know what I'm saying? We enjoy everybody. I enjoy everybody coming to the show tonight. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you're right here with me, and I appreciate that. It's your brethren, your brother, Virgil Berry, a.k.a. Stats with the Facts. You already know what it is, man. We in the building, literally in the building. Real Talk Studios, Always Cutting Studios, right down the hall. You about to see some of the Stats with the Facts and Mr. Pringles the Barber collabos coming on. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. All types of content for days. But yeah, though, man. Yeah, man. Serious situation, man. And I don't, man. Man. Now, let me see if I can. Why is it doing this? Hold on real quick, y'all. I'm trying to get to the damn song. Damn, what's happening? Okay, here we go. Oh, that is it. Damn, my fault. Hold on real quick, y'all. I'm trying to get the song real quick so we can get up out of here, man. Here we go, right here, man. Let me pull this up on the screen for y'all real quick. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. We about to get up out of here, y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. You already know tomorrow we got another show coming up for y'all. It's going to be a fire show. As a matter of fact, let me pull it up on the screen real quick for y'all. It did. So y'all can see what we talking about. So y'all can see and visualize it for yourself. Yeah, Thursday we're gonna be doing dry begging with these begging ass bras. I be begging for money. All right. We got the sports show coming back too. We're gonna let the sports get back popping. Tomorrow, right? We're gonna be talking about this. I've been telling y'all about this stuff, man. All right. This is what tomorrow's show gonna be about, right? Yeah. You feel me? Let me go hit that right there. Tomorrow's show is gonna be the digital ID is coming soon to America from China. I've been telling y'all the smart grid is here, man. The smart grid is now here in full effect, man. Smash that like button, click on that, subscribe to the page, y'all. We about to get up out of here, man. Y'all enjoy y'all's evening. Appreciate everybody coming out. Like I said, y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you right here with your brethren, your brother.
That's not necessary.
I appreciate that, man. You already know, man. We gotta let them drugs alone, man. They're gonna get you nowhere but deader in jail, man. Leave the fatty alone. Who else we got along?
Into hat.
Task Force, Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E&E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on all of our black kings. All black everything, we got black tea. All black coffee, man, I don't add green. Norse give you all you need, no more caffeine. Close down the whole set, no more casting. Remove targets off our back like a black team. We keep growing up the game like a black team. Your girl got a problem with me, then get at me. I'm tired to a bumper, now you got a drag queen. You can't stop me, you old as jalopy. This is past me, and I got it photocopied. Call them on film, flow tracks and sloppy. Trying to attack me, you a carbon copy. Around keep the heat like chimney blocks, and I charge for a hook, put me in a penalty box. Man, I'm killing the ops while I look at my watch. All hands on deck like the time on the clock. Task Force, Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E&E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on our black
Keep my
kings.
grass cut low to catch a glimpse of the snakes. Devilish serpents with purpose to steal your cake. Smiling in your face, they got their eyes on your safe. Boy, that hatred, man, they make you do some foul things. Switch up on your niggas like the numbers when the Dow change. When I'm with family, still a grind like a broke. Take it for granted, should be gone in the proof of smoke. Better put your plan in action, niggas be too used to hope. Formulated a plan, calculated the steps. 2020, my vision, see my way to the check. Only way is up, I made my way to the steps. Let's go. Look. Only way to move is building kingdom shit. Niggas won't make a move, want you to bring them shit. But God bless the child that can hold his own. They wanna give you numbers in a cell like a mobile phone. But fuck a cop, any wicked, you this was just fuck. Cause niggas on the edge, they for you to push. Bullets loaded tight up in that magazine. Bring a nightmare to American dreams.
Task Force, Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E&E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on our black kings.